Okay, so what I have here is a brief video I'm going to record to try to show you how to correct a problem that you may run into when executing the order to cash process. Not everybody's going to have this problem, but we've got a couple folks have been able to have been encountering this, and I've gone through, done some checking, and I've got a workaround of how you can correct it. All right, so a couple things. So I'm going to assume what's happening is we create an inquiry. All right. And then from that inquiry, we create a sales order. All right. And then we save the sales order. So we create the sales order. But what will happen is we're getting an error message. You would see an error message saying something to the effect of pricing condition PR00 is missing. All right. So the backstory is it looks like the master data or the data that was set up in the system, somebody left it out for some of these accounts. All right. So you recall when we create an order, it pulls data from three places. It takes something from a customer master, it takes something from a material master, and it takes the pricing information. Uh, we have two of those three. All right. And until we get three of those three, the order, we can create the order, but we can't create the delivery or do anything with it. All right. So here's what we can. So I've got an order here. I have encountered this problem. I logged in with my account. So my order is order 9. I press return. I will come back. If you see I'm selling material 13F110. Remember the 13, the first two digits of the material is your team number. So your number will be different. All right. I'm using account FS13. So that's why I'm using 13. All right. And if I come down here, at the bottom here with all these icons here at the bottom, I have this one, looks like a gold coin, kind of like a Scrooge McDuck kind of thing. All right, if I click that, what it will do is it'll pop up my screen, and what it'll say is at the bottom, I get an error, pricing error, mandatory condition, PR00 is missing. All right, so what that means is that in order for us to actually create a real order that we could create a delivery and a billing off of, we have to enable this to be able to set the price. So the way we do this is if you come over here and you see the second one over, it says insert row. We're going to insert a row. Right? Screen's going to change, and what we're going to do in this first field here, we're going to enter PR00, which is the CNTY, which stands for condition type. So I'm going to enter PR00, pricing condition 00. All right. And then I'm just going to tab to my next field, and it's going to ask us for the amount. All right. So the amount you should enter is 295.00. Right. Tab to the next one. The currency we're going to use is US dollars. So it's going to be USD. The per is, what is the 295 per case. All right, so we're going to say one case for one, and then the unit of measure is CS, which stands for case. All right, and then our condition value, we're going to put 2950. Okay, so we just do that. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to actually just go back. I'm going to press return. All right, and what will happen is the message will drop from the bottom of the screen. And what we'll need to do is actually, you can just go to like another screen and come back to your conditions screen. You can do it either way. You can do the conditions. We need to do our conditions from the top or the bottom. So we're going to do a if I save this order, that should be okay. So I'm going to save the order. and then come back in. We'll take a look at it. Document complete. You want to save it? Yes. Right. So if I come back into 9, and if I go to my yeah, so if I do my detailed condition record, all right, what I'll see is I'll now have a PR00 price. All right. Now, what you may have to do with the order is the line item, it might not let you, you've saved it, but you might not be able to process it properly. Now, the one thing you may need to do is take a look at your line items. Do a save. General sales data. Okay, now that should, I think if we've done this, this should process correctly. All right, so what we can do is we'll go, I'll go back. I'll go to, I can come up and I can do my, out of my sales, shipping, transportation, outbound delivery. I'm going to do a create single document with reference to sales order. All right, and it's going to let me, it's going to say enter, I'm going to enter my order 9. I have to put my shipping point, all right, which is going to be, in my case, is going to be 13 SP, all right, 13 SP. So the account, the shipping point for number 13, once again, your number will be your number, so your team number. If I press return on this, let's see what it comes back with. Order cannot be delivered, see long text. All right, maintain the order. So what happens is, even though I changed the pricing condition, I assigned a line item to the order. So what I'm going to need to do, in order for get this to clear properly, I'm going to have to go back into the order. All right, so I'm going to go into my sales, order, change. All right, order 9. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this material. All right, because what happens is it was created with a bad pricing condition, so it still has that in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to delete it. So I'm going to select the line, and then click this delete item, which is at the bottom here. As you want to delete the item, I say yes. All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-enter and I'm going to re-enter my data, 10. All right, I'm going to save this order. All right, we're going to exit and come down to our delivery again. As you can see, this can get pretty tedious. Okay, I'm going to create outbound delivery with reference to sales order. All right, my order 9, 13 SP is my shipping point. Press return. It came up. And what I can do is I can then do, it looks like I'm going to be able to do my my picking. All right, so storage location 300. Pick quantity is 10. And this is from our instructions. This is from the instructions. All right. And I can save the order. created an order 8000012 8000012 has been saved. Okay. Now what I can do now is one last thing, and you always have to make sure you do this. All right, I can't create another delivery because I already have a delivery out there. What I can do is I can edit the delivery, change the delivery. So I'm going to do exit and exit. I'm not going to create an order. I'm going to edit the delivery. I'm going to change the delivery. Single document. The number's here. All right, press return. And if I come here under this more, what we will see at the very bottom here, the Shift F8, is what we see the post goods issue. I do a post goods issue, and I'll say outbound delivery has been saved. It's executed the post goods issue. And the way we can check this is, if I come in and look, I can check the document flow. And the document flow will say, goods issues release complete, 112.5. All right. So hopefully this will get you through. I said I kind of walk through. There's a number of steps you have to do it, but basically what you need to do is go to the order, create the pricing condition PR00 like I using the techniques I used. Delete the line item. All right. After you create that pricing condition, kill the existing line item and recreate it. Then save the order, and then you should be able to proceed forward with the delivery and all the way through the rest of the process. All right, give it a shot. Let me know if you have any problems with it, and we'll keep moving this thing along. All right, thanks a lot. Talk to you a little bit. Bye-bye now.